can't wait to see this one.
Of all the superstars on the roster, this guy is amongst the hardest working. That goes without saying.
Definitely shout out to Don Chaos. We know you got our back, and we got your back too, man. Denver, Colorado all day, brother. We're definitely going to hook up with you. Much love to Carnival Spirits for putting us on as well on this YouTube, man.
Shout out to you, Don Chaos, for, what is this, episode like 126 or something like that?
Yes, sir.
You've been putting in work, bro. Respect. Y'all doing some shit for the community and the fam out there. Appreciate it. So just keep doing what y'all doing, you know what I mean?
Congrats to Don Chaos for 1,000 subscribers. Whoop, whoop.
Keep it going, man.
Congratulations, Don Chaos. Yes, keep it going, man. Good luck to you, fucking Don Chaos, and fucking hell yeah on your 1,000 fucking followers.
You know who it is. It's Ouija Mac, bitch. Shout out to Carnival Spirits. And fucking shout out to Don Chaos one time. You know what's going on.
This is my brother. Everyone, Don Chaos and Brother Lynch Hung here.
Yeah, and Carnival Spirits, what's up, man? Don Chaos, what's up? It's your boy, Brother Lynch Hung. We out here tonight. Listen.
Fuego Flames and my nigga Don Chaos. What's going on, B? It's my brother right here. It's my boy. Excuse the laugh, excuse the laugh.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Don Chaos, and I'm with a very legendary man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Hey, Sean. Yeah, we at the gathering, y'all.
Radio show of the year. This one's always controversial. Coming in number one, we got Hours of Chaos with Don Chaos. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, there. Congratulations, man. Don Chaos, Hours of Chaos.
Yo, 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 yo. What is good, everyone? Y'all already know who this is. This is Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S, your friendly neighborhood JUWGALO, the Karma Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. And if you still don't know, chat, let him hear it. We are back with the Hours of Chaos podcast, you know. Same chaos time, same chaos place. Yeah. I see we got 7 people in the chat. What is up, Chipper? What is good up, Tyler Dudley? What is good? Glad you got your stuff. For those of you that don't know, if you tuned into the 200th episode of the Hours of Chaos podcast, where we had Worm on the show, as well as Cody from Severus Click on the show. So we did a giveaway to celebrate 200 episodes, and we gave away some stuff. So looks like a lot of people are getting their giveaways. So again, for the giveaways, whenever you guys do win giveaways, just let me know. And just tag me and whoever all contributes, because now we're going to start doing the thing where not only am I going to contribute to a Karma giveaway, is sometimes our guests will contribute to a giveaway. What is up? Head case? Yep, always, of course. That gang shit, yo. So, yeah, our guest is going to not be here right away, but our guest said he will message me when he is ready. So as we wait for our guest, we'll just cover some news, thoughts, and topics while we wait for him to join. So yeah. Of course, yes, I'm drinking on some Red Bull tonight, especially the watermelon one. Yeah, what's good, Headcase? What's good, Shanzi? Odd Prophet in the chat. What's good, man? What is good? You're very welcome. Glad you got your stuff, man. So yeah, we're definitely going to contribute to more karma giveaways. I'll do some contributing, and then, like I said, our guests will also contribute to stuff as well. Because we would just want to spread good karma, and it's a good way to thank you guys. You know, of course, make sure you guys are sharing this all over social media. You know, make sure you're using the hashtags across the screen. And yeah, make sure you keep the links down in the description for our guest for the night, as well as links to your boy and all your boy's social medias, as well as Lady Chaos's social medias, as well as to where you can get your Dawn Chaos and Carnival Spirits drip. Links to where you can pick that up on the official stores. So go get yourself some Dawn Chaos and Carnival Spirits merch. Send us some pics, and I will make a slideshow possibly for that as a dedication for y'all. Yes, SD or die. That's definitely one of the things we're going to talk about. All I got to say is if you guys have not been listening to that Book of the Dead, you need to get off your ass and listen to it. Holy shit. So far, this album, holy shit, is already one of my top albums to come out this year. Like, holy shit. All I gotta say is I will be doing a full in-depth review. Who knows? Maybe there will be an Hours of Chaos podcast where we get the whole clique on the podcast to promote this album. Rest in peace, EJ. Yeah. Book of the Dead. It's that Cerberus clique. Book of the Dead. Chipper. It's a phenomenal album. It is fire. Oh, yeah. Karma is an amazing thing. That's why we spread good karma here on the Hours of Chaos podcast. We all about that good karma. We all about that hashtag underground unity. Yeah. Underground unity. Underground united. Not divided, y'all. Damn right. Oh, yeah. Headcase knows about this album. It is definitely fire. Like I said, I did plan to do a full-on review. And that's something I'm trying to really get back in the habit of doing is reviews, maybe even reaction videos. You know, there's actually a few things that me and Lady Chaos or some tracks that we're going to do some live reactions to. One is the Violent J solo that came out last week. He's dropping a single tomorrow that we're going to possibly do a live reaction review. I have so many projects that I'm working on, y'all. It's not even funny. I'll be working on one project, and Lady Chaos can confirm this. I'll be starting on one project, and then when I'm in the process of working on another project or another video idea, I'm usually working on something else. You know, whether I'm putting these trailers together for the schedule for the Hours of Chaos podcast to trying to promote a lot of people, your boy puts in a lot of work, you know. So yeah. Oh yeah, definitely check it out, Chip or Nightshade. You won't be disappointed. If you want to listen to some wicked shit and straight up shit that makes you think, check out that Book of the Dead. All I gotta say is, and Lady Chaos knows this, wait till you guys see who we have for the Hours of Chaos podcast next month. You will not believe who we are getting on the show. You guys will just have to wait and see. I did not think that this guest spot would happen. You know, I've had some of these guests on the show individually, but I didn't ever think I would have these guests, these dudes on the show as a collective unit. And that's who we're going to get next week. So speculate all you want. Because, you know, there's been some interviews and guest spots that I don't think could really happen, you know. No, I tell a lot of my guests, never say never, but, you know, there's just some guest spots that I just don't see happening on the show. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong on that shit. Who knows? Exactly. Shanzi knows all about that. Them hellhounds. Yeah. Lady Chaos in the chat, so she can attest to this, and I'm always working on something. Yeah, do got to keep the hustle going and flowing. Yes, you do. We don't stop. There's a lot of work that gets put into this, you know. Like, again, I'm always usually doing some type of project in some way, shape, or form. These days, I'm just constantly doing something just to stay busy and spending time with the love of my life. She is definitely my big motivation. And I love you for it, babe. Me and my beautiful Rebecca love our hatchets and can't wait to hang that flag. Much love, G, to you and your lady. Hell yeah, man. You're very welcome. Yeah, for those who have heard Book of the Dead, what are some of your guys' favorite tracks off of there? Of course, I do. Some of my favorite tracks are, of course, Die Slow, Body Bags, you know, Possession with the late, great Gino Cult shit. Damn. So every time I hear Gino's voice, I just can't help but choke up because I miss that man so much. He was such a talent in this scene, in this underground community. He had such talent. He had that unique voice to when you would hear him, you would know it was him. Oh, yeah. So what is everyone else up to on this night? In some news, so let's touch on some topics, you know. In something that I just figured out, it's crazy. I was just talking about this the other day. I just found out that they are making another series or season or whatnot. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but they are coming out with King of the Hill once again. Now, and it's funny because I was just talking about that. And it's weird. I don't know if it's going to be a brand new remake. It's going to be a brand new season. I don't know. And I don't know how they're going to do it without Brittany Murphy, since, you know, Brittany Murphy passed away years ago. I don't know how they're going to do it. Yeah. Damn it, Bobby. Bah! Yeah, I'm excited, but I don't know how they're going to be able to, like, if they're going to get another actress playing their niece, because, you know, Brittany Murphy passed away years ago. So I don't know how they're going to do it. Yeah, that says one. Yeah, I guess we'll figure out. But apparently it's going to be on Hulu, which we do have Hulu, so that makes me excited. I've been watching like a lot of like the classic like adult cartoons. You know, me and the missus have been rewatching more Oral, and oh my god, some of those Adult Swim shows, the ones that were like 15 minutes long, oh my god. If you get those shows give you a really good laugh for just being 15 minutes of a good laugh. Like, oh my god. More Oral show, I'm like, oh my god, this show. Oh my god. You know that, you know, Squidbillies, of course, Aqua Team Hunger Force, you know, Space Coast, you know, Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, you know, the classic Adult Swim. Yeah, that's one thing I've been hearing, Chipper, is that Mike Judge's like the new Beavis and Butthead is actually really good, which me and the missus are definitely going to watch that sometime. We still haven't seen Beavis and Butthead do the universe, but we're hearing that it was very funny. Yeah, I'm actually hearing that the new Beavis and Butthead is funny too. So who knows? Maybe this new King of the Hill probably will be funny too. I love Mike Judge's work. He's one of my favorite animated creators. You don't know who I am. Hey, damn. Everyone now quoting King of the Hill in the chat. Yeah, it should be very interesting. I just figured I'd touch on that. I know that's not anything related, but you know, we talk about everything, try to talk about everything on here. Well, almost everything, but yeah. Let's pull up some of my topics. Let's see. Here's one of our first topics. So shouts to Shanzi for sending this to me. Big Hoodoo on February 21st is having a birthday celebration. And it is going to have a video shoot. So it's free admission with purchase of the new hit single, Blow Up. And it's from 8 p.m. to midnight. Special guest performances. Let me take the banner off so you guys can read that. It's at the Complex Hall in Detroit. So, and it's sponsored by Eardrug Music. So, you guys want to go to a show where it has free admission with the purchase of a new hit single and be possibly in a new Big Hoodoo video? Definitely go check it out. Brought to you by Eardrug Music, and it looks like Psychopathic Records. So you see the Eardrug logo and the Hatchet Man logo in there. But is it the Hoodoo logo? No, it is not. But it's the regular Hatchet Man. So, very, very interesting. watch stupid. Just kidding. What other topics do we have tonight? I need to turn off my Discord notifications when I'm live. Jug Ohio was lit as fuck. Hell yeah. We wish we could have gone. You know, there's a lot of shows we definitely are going to try to hit up this year. Yeah, I heard it was very dope. I'm glad I got to go, like, when it came to Denver, the Ouija Mac Death by Denver show that he did for 2 days. That was dope. Apparently, Jug Ohio is going to be the first annual. I think Jug Ohio is going to be like, even though it says the first annual, I think it's going to be like in a different city. Like how I said, I think it's going to always be like somehow pertaining to a city or state every year. So does that mean it's going to be in Ohio every year? I don't know. All right, let me get that off while I'm talking. Yeah, I don't think it's always going to be in Ohio, and if it is, cool. But I think it's just going to be in a different city or state, and it's going to be something maybe pertaining to that city or state. Like a few years ago, we had Death by Denver, and it was Ouija, you know, with a bunch of other dope guests opening, dope artists on the bill. That's how Death by Denver was, and that's what I think Jug Ohio was. It was just basically like that. There were, you know, you had pretty much a lot of Chapter 17 performing, you know, a lot of these other dope acts performing. So I think every year is just going to be like maybe in a different city or state, but we'll just have to wait and see. Because I remember when he performed in Denver, he's like, maybe we should make this an annual thing, Death by Denver. He's like, or we might just always take it into a different city or state, obviously. And I think Death by Denver was around February also, I think. It was either February or May when Death by Denver happened. I have to go read back and... But yeah, I think he's just going to maybe do it in a different state every year and come up with an interesting name, because in Denver, it was Death by Denver. This year, it was Jug Ohio. Oh, it's already 2 has already been confirmed. Oh, hell yeah. Well, that's dope. Hell yeah. That's dope. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Got to see Ouija Mac in Louisville last year. That was awesome. Sick Trinity opened for him, and they are pretty good. Oh, hell yeah. That's dope. Yeah, maybe. But it looks like, yeah. So who knows? If there's going to be a second Jug Ohio, cool. Maybe we'll start saving up to go to the second one. I know Ouija just said on his live today that he's going to be doing the tour of the UK. He's doing the Ouija Knievel tour in the UK. And apparently he confirmed he's doing a Ouija Knievel USA tour. So he's going to be even touring across the country, and he's going to try to go to cities and states that he never went to. He said, you know, a lot of his booking agents will be reading the chat. So if you guys want your voice heard where you want to see Ouija Mac perform, just let you know. Obviously, since I chose like a lot of the cities that are close by me, I said Tampa, Lakeland, land or St. Petersburg or the city that Cody Manson's performing at. I forget what that's called. Which, speaking of that, who all is going to the Cody Manson They Love to Hate Me tour? I'm definitely going. Me and the missus are going. We're going. VIP packages are available. So go check out Cody Manson's post on how you can purchase your VIP for the Cody Manson They Love to Hate Me tour. VIP is only $60 per person. That's not bad. That's a good deal. And I'm excited because, Cody Manson's my dude. He puts on a great live show. Very down to earth. That's my boy. LSP, life or no. What happened to my camera? Okay. But yeah. Also, if you guys know, Shaggy is going to be back with The Shaggy Show. Hell yeah. What's up, Twisted Shady? I see you. Fix my shit. There. I fixed my shit. You happy? Well, what's up, Twisted Shady? How you doing, man? Oh, sweet, y'all. Our guest is ready. So I'm going to go ahead and send the link to our guest. Yeah, it has been a while, Twisted Shady. You've been great. Great to hear. Yeah, we will definitely talk about that later tonight. Chipper, so let's go ahead and send the link to our guest. Let me go ahead and do that. All right. All right, y'all. Link is sent to our guest. What is up, Ivy Killa? What's good, man? What's good? Yeah. We do have plans to do Karma giveaways on the Hours of Chaos podcast more. Again, our guests will probably even start contributing. I think that's cool. And I think I am finally going to be getting together Karma Fest because, I've been talking about putting this annual together Karma Fest. I'm trying to put it together. And I think I might have found a venue. Yeah. My cats like to chill a lot in the room. I actually have 2 of our 4 cats here. Yes, I'm chilling. I'm illin' with my guts all over the ceiling. Love that song. Fuck yeah. Well, y'all do have all day. Y'all have all night. The cats are always here when I'm doing the show. It's either the cat, the dog, or it's both. Oh yeah, he is chill. Oh, pretty chill. That's our oldest one. He's gonna be 17, y'all. That's Gabe. Yeah, I didn't watch this afternoon, but I did on Thursday. All right. All right, y'all. All right. Do I got a cat dog in this? We have a cat that thinks she's a dog. One of our cats thinks she's a dog. It's actually quite funny. Oh yeah, man, he was funny today. I'll definitely check it out, Ivy Killer. Hell yeah. I'll definitely check that out. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Not really. The cats and the dog are pretty chill with each other. He's more chill with the dog, and then Petey's more chill, which don't know where she is. The ones that are with me right now are Gabe and Olivia. Yeah. Olivia is actually the one that thinks she's a dog. He read the book on how to be a woman. Okay, I'll definitely have to check that out. Shouts to the Shaggy Show. It's from Ghostbusters. Oh yeah. All right, y'all. We got our guests ready. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our show. Ooh, excuse me. Damn it, I butchered that. Please welcome to our show, the one and only OMG. What's up, man?
What's good, dude? I feel like I'm yelling. Why am I yelling?
Oh, it's the Hours of Chaos podcast. You can yell all you want.
All right, man. I like that. I can do that. If you need me to yell, you need me to get naked, we can make it happen.
Y'all heard it here. So what's good, man? How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. My bad it took so long.
Oh, no, you're good. That just helps build up the hype for the show even more.
Right. Everyone's all waiting. They're like, oh, shit.
So, yeah, what we do on the show is, like, of course, if you're new to the show, you just give a, like, brief introduction, who you are, where you're from, and, yeah, we will, like, ask with the questions.
What's good, everybody? I go by OMGITSUUU. I'm out of Reno, Nevada. So my genre of music I usually do, I'm not really in no like lane, man. I do all types of music. Anything from like horrorcore to trap metal to some boom bap type shit to even like singing sad songs. And I've been experimenting with some like 80s like hype music, you know, like some Michael Jackson type shit. I got a country track that's going to be on the new album that's going to be coming out here in April. So no genre.
Exactly. So you're basically diverse. I love that about artists.
Super versatile.
These day and age, it's good to be.
Yeah, you got to. If not, then I don't know, man. I don't want to hear the same shit like the baby. Like I don't want to hear your same flow over the same beats. It's just boring. Like I like people that switch it up.
Yep. Or as Snoop Dogg did a few years ago, he's like, then people that go, it's like, what?
Hey, that album he did, that like whole reggae Snoop line shit was trash though. Like he needs to just not do that ever again.
Well, I'm glad he stopped doing that. I'm like, I love you, Snoop, but no, stop.
Yeah, I want that gangster rap shit. Come on now. He hasn't made anything like
Oh.
that. Now it's just all smoking weed songs, which is cool, but it's like it's repetitive. Same thing like Wiz Khalifa. I'm just like,
Yeah.
like give me something
Oh,
new,
and
man.
we have Odd Prophet in the chat. What is good?
Oh, look at that guy. I hate that dude's music, really. Like from the heart. Like it just sounds like a bunch of farts. But it's fine. Like, you know, he does this thing. I never listen to his music, but it's all good.
So yeah, how long have you actually been writing music?
Shit, 2018. Like I've only been in this game not even that long, dude. From going from performing for like 2 people at shows to going to sold out shows. Like I've opened up for like Shoot a Gang, Coney and Nefta Pharaoh. Like that was a sold out show. That was like 800 people. And I was like the act right before they came on and got it all hyped and everyone jumping and everything like that. So it's pretty fucking dope.
Oh, yeah. And if you guys missed that funny clip that he sent us for the Hours of Chaos podcast trailer, he did it justice, y'all. It's funny because most of my guests, they'll just make it serious. Like, you actually took what I said. I'm like, you can make it funny, serious, however you want to put it. And you made it quite funny.
I know, right when you said funny, I was like, okay, let's go. I can do this shit. That's my thing. Like I wanted to do like ever since I was little, just stand up. But when it comes to like being in front of people, like telling jokes, I'm fucking terrified. But when it comes to performing, like I don't give a fuck, dude. I'll strip down naked and fucking run around the stage and throw water bottles at people and shit like that. It's wild.
Yeah, the best advice I learned about comedy is if you can talk about stuff that really happened to you in your life, that's what makes it funny.
Right. I had some dude clowning on me. He's like, "This is what we're doing for clout these days to promote music," and I was like, "Fuck yeah, it is, dude. I don't give a shit." Like I'm that type of person. Like nothing offends me. Like, dude, like I don't give a shit what you think about me. The only people that I care that think about me are my kids and my lady. That's it. Other than that, dude, like I'm gonna be me, and if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Like your thoughts and your opinions, dude, they just fly over my head. Like I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. And that's how I basically am. I just be myself. I tell people I don't front or do anything. I just be myself here.
100%. That's what you gotta be. And then like people will accept you for who you are. And if not, fuck it, dude. I don't give a shit.
Exactly. And what was the song, if you remember growing up, that like grasped your attention? Like the first song you heard that like made you fall in love with music, where you're like, what is this?
Oh, fuck, dude. Had to be Free Fallin' by Tom Petty.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I remember my pops playing that back in the day, and I was like, oh, dude, this is so fucking sick of a track. That and then like the Commodores, the Temptations, a lot of them like old school, like more like funk, dude. I love that shit back in the day. And that's what oh dude, like I love this shit. And then I started like experimenting with my own phase, like System of a Down and like My Chemical Romance and Sum 41, all that type shit.
Hell yeah. It's pretty much
And of
like how
course-
I was growing up. I was like growing up on like classic rock, hearing that from like my
Oh, yeah.
parents and shit. You know, Michael
then, like-
Jackson and Prince, all that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Michael Jackson's fucking dope as fuck. Everyone just like, oh, all the bullshit, and I'm just like, hey, he might have did it, but that motherfucker can still sing.
Yeah, or like Prince, he could dress and wear high heels and still take your bitch.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Same with like Bobby Brown and shit, dude.
Yep.
Beating bitches and he's still getting pussy and still people love him.
Oh yeah, and what was actually the first song that you remember like writing? And did you go by other names like before you came up with the one you came up with?
Oh, dude, I went through so many names. I remember I listened to what
Can you
really got
remember
me
some
into
of them?
music. Yeah, so my first one was what the fuck was my first one? It was 513, which is my daughter's birthday, 51313. And then I switched that to go by my regular name, which was just Ryan. And I was like, nah, this is corny as fuck. And then I did Funny Bone and then Rai G. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck that, dude. Like I was trying to like integrate like my name into it. And then what my pops always used to tell me or call me was Susie. That was like my bitch name when I would like cry. So you fucking call me Susie. And then I was just like, what can I think of? And I was just like, it's Sue. I was like, yeah, it's like, it's Susie, it's Sue. And I was like, all right, I'm going to fuck with that. And then I put I got this, I went on Fiverr and I asked this like anime bitch, like do like a tag for me for the beginning of my tracks. And then she said fucking, oh my God, it's Sue. So I just put the OMG in front of it and then drug out the U's.
Hell yeah.
And it locked in. And the fucking late great EJ got hella pissed off at me for changing my name, putting the oh my God in front of it. It was hella funny. I remember he called me. He's like, I was like, I can't put it on streaming platforms. That's just it's Sue. Someone's already on there. And he's like, no, fuck that. He's like, call fucking DistroKid. He's like, we're gonna make this fucking shit happen.
Hell yeah. Rest in peace, EJ.
R.I.P. dude. That's a good dude. I fucking love that dude, man. I remember since the first time of just meeting him, we would just go back and forth. Like first conversation I had the podcast, the Cochino Show, and we had him on, and me and him are just fucking clowning each other the whole time. And then talking to him through like Messenger and like hitting him on videos. And then finally I got to meet him when I went on tour. Like we went on tour together, and it's the same energy, dude. Just always fucking clowning on each other and everything. And then, yeah. R.I.P. man.
Hell yeah. We have Worm in the chat as well. What is up, Worm?
We got big fucking permy wormy, dude. And Laps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, dude. Everyone in this bitch. Yeah, and that was a good experience.
Hell yeah. So
Just like I've only been in this game like at the time it was only like 4 years and I'm already going on a fucking tour. So I mean I guess I must be doing something right. I used to be like a big critic on my music. Like I'm still that same type. Like I think my music is ass, but people are just like, no, dude, that's fucking dope. And like experimenting with different sounds. And like, I'm doing this like Daft Punk type song. And I was just showing it to Doc and he's like, dude, this is fucking fire. And I was like, super like high pitched, like singing and everything, like some like Childish Gambino type shit. And I was like, I don't know. You think people are going to fuck with it? He's like, dude, people are going to fuck with this. He's like, I like this a lot.
hell yeah. And it seems like Nevada's got a pretty tight like underground scene there. It seems like everyone is all like clicked to put together. People like try to work together. I think that's cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of like in our lane, like the trap metal horrorcore, there's not a lot of people out here doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really feel, and me and fucking Doc talk about this all the time, that that we kind of like started the trap metal scene inside of fucking Reno, Nevada. Like no one else, we haven't heard nothing like that at all. Like we go to metal shows, it's just strictly fucking deathcore, just heavy metal shit. we've never heard anyone like integrate it into like a fucking rap beat. And then now a shit ton of people are doing it, like up in Reno. And then a lot of people are doing like the Suicide Boys wave and shit like that, Little Peep wave and all that shit. I mean, that shit's dope too. But I feel like after our shit, just everyone just like crowded together. And I think that's why we get so much love. At the same time, like we get a lot of hate here in the city too when it comes to the shows. Like we're getting banned from venues over some bullshit shit that didn't even have to do with us, but our name was on the flyer and everything like that. But other than that, yeah, City Morgue too. City Morgue's like a big inspiration. They started I feel like they started.
Oh,
I
love City Morgue
metal. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like in this fucking in this city, like I haven't heard anyone do trap metal shit like that. And then we do it, and then all of a sudden, like a bunch of people are fucking jumping out doing it.
Oh yeah. Then you have other good artists that do that, like you have even Ghostmane. That dude's a fucking beast.
Yeah. I went to a Ghostmane show, and I went to a City Morgue show, and I picked City Morgue over Ghostmane anytime for a fucking live concert.
Yeah, my friend showed me like pictures of when they went to a City Morgue show. They're like, a City Morgue show, it's like a war zone. You're gonna get like bruises on you, and it's totally worth it. It's fucking so fun, dude. I went in there like horrible. I wore these like leather fucking jeans, and then I come out of the show, dude. It's like I took a fucking shower, just drenched in sweat. Fuck yeah. But it was so worth it. And a lot of people are afraid to get in like mosh pits. Like, don't be a fucking bitch. Like, if you're gonna go to one of those shows, you got to get in the mosh pit. Don't just stand on the fucking side. You know what you're getting yourself into. I've seen so many people get hit, and they're like, "Oh, I'll just fucking run to the back and start like complaining." I'm like, dude, this is it. Like, you came to one of these shows, like the metal shows that me and fucking Doc open up for and like perform with and everything. Like, those are like straight, like old school throwing hands and kicking and shit. And I've seen people just get fucking laid out, and they're just sitting there complaining. I'm like, dude, I've went into work the next day after a show and just black eyes, fucking busted lips and shit, chipped teeth and shit. And I was like, it's all part of the game. Like, I fucking love this shit. That would happen to me. I would be like going to work, and I'd be like having bruises on me. Like, what happened to you? I'm like, I was mosh pitting. Like, someone beat you up? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I went to the show. They beat the shit out of me. I was like, and then I fell, and then they helped me right up. Yeah, that's another good thing. A lot of like a whole bunch of like new rappers are trying to do like the mosh pit way, but they don't know like the first rule. And when you go to like a metal show, they're like, hey, what do we do when someone drops? We fucking pick them up. Like, I've been dropped, and I have like 20 hands on me already fucking yanking me back up within like a second of me dropping. Right. I was like, dude, you gotta fucking know what you're doing. And then all these people are just like, oh my God, he got dropped. And then he's getting stomped the fuck out because all these people are still running around. Like, no, pick that motherfucker up. Like, what are you guys doing? Exactly. And then they gotta stop the show and like, oh no, we can't do this. We can't do this. And that shit pisses me off. I'm like, dude, this is fucking whack. So what are some like acts that you have like opened for and have had the pleasure of opening up for? Like when I first started, I did like a lot of like the Bay Area since we're right here. So a lot of Bay Area artists like Mozzie, Neftafaro, Shoot Again Coney. The way I met Doc Gruesome was we met at we both opened up for Ouija Mac. And that was the first show because I was getting a lot of love from fucking Juggalos. And I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, I'm just going to ride this wave. Like, these are my fucking fans. And like to this day, like 99% of my fans are Juggalos, and I fucking ride with them. Even though I don't put myself like as a Juggalo and everything like that. But I get so much love. And I was like, dude, like, I'm going to go open up for this dude. Like, I was listening to his music like a few weeks before, and I was like, all right, this is pretty dope. And then I fucking end up meeting Doc there. Who else? Like, not really like a whole lot of big names, because after that, I started like doing my own shows, putting together my own shows. Like, me and Doc clicked, and we just started fucking going out to promoters like, hey, like, we want to book our own show and do all this shit. So hasn't been like a lot of like openers like that. And that was like within like 2 years. Yeah, Ouija puts on like a phenomenal show. Dude, to be honest, when he came here, it was boo-boo as fuck. There was about 10 people in that crowd. Damn.
Like I'm not hating on the dude, but it was whack as fuck. He brought Gizmo, and I can't remember who the fuck the other dude was. Gizmo's another big inspiration. I started listening to that dude before I even started making music, and that like inspired me to get into like the trap metal scene and everything like that. But it was pretty boo boo, and like the crowd wasn't like jumping. I was like, all right, fuck it, but I'll still go out and perform, dude. I performed for 2 people that were sitting at the bar, and I'm just sitting out on the stage, and I was still like up there, like I was performing for thousands of people.
Yeah, his show is just like live as fuck. Like I tell people, you can't sit still when you hear his music. You like have to get rowdy and shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've never seen it just because of this crowd and everything, but I can see that like in like his hometown and like where the people fuck with him. Like I can see it happening.
Yeah, and did you know he was from Vegas at the time that you saw him perform?
I didn't. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yep.
What was that one song that he did? The song that
Spring Valley
came out. I think it was like Body Drop or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I seen on like WorldStar. Yeah, I seen it on WorldStar, and I was like, okay, like this is pretty cool, dude. Like I'm gonna check it out. And then I got the one of the promoters here. He's like, hey, you want to open it up for Ouija Mac? And I was like, all right, yeah, I know that dude. So yeah, fuck it. Like I don't know him personally, but I know his music, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it.
Hell yeah, that's my bro.
That's dope. Fuck yeah, dude. You know him personally?
Yeah, and I'm also one of like his promo people. I'm like one of his street team people.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. That's dope. Fuck yeah, man.
And when you've gone on tour, what is probably like one of your like favorite cities like to like perform at?
So far the best one was Seattle. That was fucking fun. The crowd was fucking with us tough. And I got to meet
Seattle's
a bunch
always
of
got a
people
good like music scene.
Yeah, well, you think about like you got like fucking Nirvana that came out of there, right? They came out of Seattle, right? Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I almost got that wrong. Something like that. I was like, so that the music scene there is like really strong. Here in Reno, like all it is just Bay Area type shit. Like, and I fuck with like Mac Dre and like all these dudes, but it's just like not my cup of tea when I'm making music, you know? Like I just like to fucking make some ignorant shit and just yell into the mic, even though it doesn't come out good, I think personally, but everyone fucks with it. And I'm just like, all right, I'm just do this shit. Like me personally, I like making like those sad, like whiny songs, you know?
Yeah.
And people fuck with those too. And I'm just like, all right, cool.
Well, and music has always been like good therapy for people. Like the song you write could probably be influencing and helping someone through a dark time too. So when you know your music is touching people's lives, it makes you feel good. Or people go, your music helped me get through a lot. It's like, hell yeah, you feel good about yourself.
I've had a few people do that, like hit me up and be like, hey, like this song, like it reminds me of my mom that passed away because I wrote a song about my mom that passed away, or like I wrote a song about my kids, and like, yeah, this makes me think about my kids and everything like this. I'm like, dude, that's dope. Like, I don't really touch on like suicide a lot because like I went through that shit and everything, and it's just like super touchy subject, and I was like, I don't like talking about that like in music. Like I get people go through it, but I'm always here if like someone needs to talk.
Hell yeah.
But when it comes to music, I just make some stupid shit.
Hell yeah. And what is like some good places like in Seattle or other cities you've been to? Like what's probably a restaurant that you've been there that people have told you to try that you would recommend people try if they're in that city?
There was this place that Dreamer told us about. It was like a burger joint, and we did not make it in time. But he's like, dude, there's like the best burgers in Seattle is this place. And we got out of the venue around like 2:00, so we had to break down everything, and then we searched it up, and nope, they're fucking closed. So we just went to Jack in the Box. Like 90% of the time on tour, we went to fucking Jack in the Box.
Fuck yeah, I love Jack in the Box. That's one thing That sucks. We're here on the East Coast. On the East Coast here, down south, we back in the box, and I miss that shit.
Dude, Jack in the Box is the shit. That's my favorite fast food place. And then probably after that is I fucking love Wingstop and I love In-N-Out. You guys don't have an In-N-Out out there, huh?
I don't think so. I know we have Five Guys, but a lot of people say that's
Five Guys
they
is good.
try to compare the two. Five Guys.
No,
is
there's
good.
no
We do
comparing
have
it.
a Wingstop. Yeah, they're different.
Wingstop is good. Five Guys is pretty good too, but there's no comparing those, dude. Like when it comes to like burgers, dude, I think the best place that has burgers is either Fat Burger or fucking In-N-Out.
Oh yeah.
But I've been down to like LA. I've been to Roscoe's. Like everyone's talking of Roscoe's. Roscoe's was fucking horrible. There's so many places that are just like, oh, like go check this place out. And I like hole in the walls, man. Like burger joints and like Mexican food and shit like that.
Oh yeah, that's how I like a lot of those kind of stuff. I like Mexican food is like my top food. My top favorite foods, like from country wise, is Mexican, Greek, then Asian, and then Italian. Those are like my top 4 foods.
You don't like American food? I was playing all that bullshit grease. Hey, it's good. I'm doing like I don't eat out like a whole lot unless I'm working. But when I get home, like I'm always cooking. My lady's always cooking, so I usually just stay home and eat. But when I'm like actually out, and I have to fucking like hit a spot like while I'm working, I don't have no fucking food with me, then I'm hitting like Jack in the Box, McDonald's, some shit like that.
Hell yeah. And what is probably like one of your favorite food dishes that you can always eat and like never get tired of it?
Oh, dude, probably fuck, man. Has to be chicken wings.
Fuck yeah.
Like I eat chicken like it's going out of style. Like chicken salad, dude. Like every fucking thing. I love seafood too. Seafood is like another thing, like shrimp and like salmon. I'll eat a lot of salmon. Salmon and chicken. Like not a
If
whole
you're
lot
ever
of
down
pork.
here in Florida, I'll take you to this really good like southern place.
Yeah, southern food is fucking bomb too. Like fucking boils
Yes.
or broils and everything, dude. Those are fucking amazing.
And it's funny because like I've had Waffle House in other states and it's okay, but for some reason when you come down here like in the South and in Florida and stuff, so much better. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's what they're saying about Roscoe's. But I was just like, dude, like this is horrible. Like everyone talks it up in like hip hop, like the whole black community and shit. And I was like, I went in, I was like, nah, man, I ain't feeling it. I was like, McDonald's chicken wings is better than this shit. I was like, I can make better chicken and waffles than these motherfuckers.
Yeah, the best place that I had that had chicken waffles, I can't remember it, but my homie Sean's in that. We went like to see the best chicken and waffles. Like, oh my fucking god, I like went in a food coma for a bit.
Yeah, chicken and waffles bomb. I fucking love it. At first, like when I was little, I used to be so picky. Like I don't like any type of food. Like just give me pizza, mac and cheese. Like that's all I'm fucking eating. And now, like as I like can prepare my own food and everything like that, dude. Like I experiment with so many different fucking foods. Like I see something on like fucking TikTok
Florida,
or Instagram.
I'll take you to a place.
Oh yeah, we'll get out there. I'm pretty sure we'll get out there. Not pretty sure. We'll fucking be out there.
Fuck yeah. Like the best thing I've eaten here, like good wise, is shrimp and grits. So if you love shrimp and if you love grits, them together, fuck.
That seems like a weird combination, but I'd try it.
It's fucking good.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna have to check that out. And I don't even make it. Yeah, I love cooking.
Speaking of good, man.
There we go. And it's dying. That's my brother. That's what he said. If people can't read. That's my brother. Doc Gruesome is like another dude that like his music is really shitty. Like I don't even understand why people like his music.
Like, I'm originally from Colorado. Like, one thing when we're in Colorado, the one thing you'll know you're in Colorado is we put green chili on everything.
Okay. I fuck with it. You guys put it on cereal too?
Maybe not cereal, but like we'll like put it on steak, all that stuff. I've never heard of someone putting in cereal, but who knows? Maybe it would taste good. Who knows?
They'll make it happen. Watch. After this, they're like, oh, fuck, I'm going to try that shit.
Well, someone
I'd
do
do
a
it, dude.
video and then post it to me. And
Green fried tomatoes and grits.
oh yeah, that's good. Deep fried green
Yeah,
tomatoes.
that's,
That is a good like appetizer down here in the South. Whew.
Yeah. What's the most sought after food down in the South?
It's mainly like chicken. You know, we have like, of course, grits. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of like seafood, like a lot of good food. There's like shrimp and stuff, all that good old shit.
Yeah, a lot of like catfish. I fucking love catfish, dude. I'll destroy some catfish.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
some
yeah,
hush
there's a good
puppies, dude. Like,
There's a good catfish place down here that I've been needing to try.
like Gator's pretty fucking good too. I like that shit. Like the texture, not so much, just because it's like super chewy. But like the flavor, if you season it right, yeah, like a Cajun style. Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, there's like a lot of Cajun good places down here. Like there's a good seafood restaurant here that's near the beach and it has like Cajun shrimp. It's so fucking good.
And like another thing is like In-N-Out is fire. Laps already knows.
Yes.
But like what the fuck was that just? Guys, I spaced it. I'm out. I fucking spaced it. Dude, crawfish is pretty bomb too.
Oh yeah.
Especially here, like in the Truckee, like we have this river called the Truckee River. There's a bunch of crawfish. Get some of those bitches, boil them up. Fire, dude. Oh, lobster mac and cheese. That's what I was thinking of. That shit is fire as fuck.
Fuck yeah.
I'll destroy that shit.
A lot of people don't know how to catch crawfish, but I learned when I was younger, the best way to do it is just throw raw meat, mainly bacon, put it on a hook and a string, and just put that bitch in there, and they'll come after it like piranhas.
And they'll just snatch on it. Bop. Shout out, shout out. Yeah, what made you want to get into podcasting?
I love to promote people. That's one thing I really love to do. Like, I like to promote people that are up and coming, and I like to have people that that are already on. And my podcast / interviews, I like to make them just laid back and chill. It's just like new homie, basically.
Right. And that's how you get to know people. That's what I did with mine. I started my shit because I'm just a fucking dude. Like, I just love to talk, and I just fucking ramble for days and talk about stupid shit. And so I had my first guest, and it was good. And that shit got a lot of clips because I was talking about getting fingered in the ass. And then I put that clip out, and everyone's like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, fuck it, dude. Like, I'm running with it. And then my second guest was Doc. And then we sat there and talked for 4 hours straight. It recorded 12 minutes of it. And I was like, what the fuck? I was after the whole conversation, I got up, I checked the camera, and I was like, dude, it only recorded 12 minutes of this shit. I was like, come back in 2 days. I was like, let's do it again. We did another 4-hour episode, and we put that out. And I was like, you know what? People love us to like just clowning each other, going back and forth. I was like, you want to be a part of the show? And he's like, fuck yeah. And then we just fucking ran with it. So from that,
and do you guys still do that show?
Rarely, just because like how many kids I have, and it's just hard to get anything done with like how much I'm working and everything like that. But we can, and we do when I'm able to. Like there's a day.
Well, if you guys need a new guest, I'll jump on.
Oh, dude, it's gnarly. Yeah, we still got to get fucking ODP on too. We got to get a lot of people on. Holy shit! Like I can't remember who we had on. We had Salem alumni. We had I think we had Laps. We had Donnie Menace. We had, dude, there's so many fucking people. I can't remember.
Donnie Menace, that
Yeah.
dude, whoo-wee. Like I said, there's a lot of talent that comes out of like Nevada, especially in the underground scene.
Oh yeah, I feel like he's putting on for Vegas. Like after Dizzy Wright, there was no one, and then Donnie Menace is just fucking. I feel like he's holding it down.
Yeah, we've had him on the show before. Very awesome dude. Like that dude can freestyle like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he's super humble. I like him, man. That was the first time meeting him over through the podcast, but he just like super fucking humble. Like he's like no, like doesn't brag about shit. Like oh yeah, he's like I fucking run Vegas. No, dude, he's just like hella calm, like cool ass dude. And I like people like that. I don't like people that fucking brag too much. Like oh, like I done this. I fucking all this shit. I run this. I'm like, dude, that shit does not appeal to me. Like I don't give a fuck. But when someone's just like super humble about their shit, like yeah, it's like. And like they don't know their talent, and they're just like, "Yeah, man, like, all right, yeah, I make music, man. It's cool." I'm just like, "Damn, like, that's real."
That's like how I am like with my show. I'm like my biggest critic and stuff, but everyone tells me I do a very good job because I'm not like regular interviewers where they'll like pressure questions. I'm just laid back and chill about it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's with a lot of people. That's with a lot of people. They just like they're their biggest critic. Besides ODP, he's just like, "Yeah, I'm the shit, man." He's like, "Oh yeah, murder, murder, stab, stab." Like that's why I don't like that dude's music. It's whack as fuck. And like I got him on this track, like I got him on a few tracks, and it's just like he has like the weakest verses, and it's just I just keep it in there, you know, just to like make him feel good about himself. Because he'll hit me up and be like, "Hey, like, oh man, I killed that verse." I'm like, "Oh, like I don't want to really tell you that it's ass," but hopefully he's not listening, you know.
Oh, he is. He's in the chat. Oops.
Oh damn, not fucking with you. He knows. No, ODP is like,
and that's why we call the show the Hours of Chaos. That's why we call the show the Hours of Chaos podcast, because it's pure pandemonium.
All these dudes showed mad love from the beginning and everything. And I remember the day that we're going to Pigfest. Me and Doc and ODP hit him up, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "I think it's time that we fucking put Sue on." And dude, I have mad love for all these dudes inside my family and shit. And I met so many fucking good people over music, and everyone knows that I fucking clown and everything like that, but it's all love. Like I have so much love for these dudes, and because they just have faith in me, like even when I don't, like in myself, and then they'll just hit me up like, "Hey, what's up with that track?" Hit me up like 2 days later, "Hey, did you fucking record that track?" And I'm just like, "Nah, man, like I'm in a rut right now." And they're just like, "It's all good, man. Like we all go through it. Just like you'll get through it. Like do it when you can." And I fucking love these dudes.
And I think that's what makes the scene and culture good is we all uplift each other, help each other out. There's not like a competition like us podcasters and interviewers. We play our role by helping bring you guys on the show and get your guys' word out there.
Right. And I feel like those people that like someone's like making it and they're just like, oh, they start fucking like hating on them hella tough. But it's like, when my boys and shit, like, dude, like I'll fucking share the shit out of their stuff. Like, dude, like this dude's doing this shit. Like, go and fucking support him. Like, I'm like the complete opposite. Like, I want to see my homies like fucking get there. Even though like if I don't get there, fuck that. I'm still pushing them to the fucking top. Like,
exactly.
And I hate those
that's
people
why
that
I
just
started
like,
doing this show.
Yeah. I just hate those people who are just like, oh, he's doing this. Like, fuck that. Like, I'm not going to fucking react to this. Like, it already has like 100 and something like, who gives a shit, dude? That's your fucking homie. Like, you don't want to see your homie. Like, you're just a shady fuck. And I like, when I started rapping, there's like a lot of people I looked up to, and I was trying to get tracks on. They're just like, no. And then actually, like, I've done more shows than them. I got like more of a fan base than them. And then they start fucking hitting me up like, hey, you should do a track with me. And I'm like, all right, I'll fucking do it, but I'm taxing the fuck out of you. I'm going to do like $300 a verse. And like, yeah, you're going to do me like that? And I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Like, you had no faith in me. You were hating on me hella tough, even though I was like posting your shit and you don't give a fuck. And now you want to fucking make music? We can make music, but I need to get paid like a good amount. Like, and my prices ain't even like that. But I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'll still do it, but I'm going to charge you this much.
Exactly. I've had some guests on my show where I used to put them on a lot, and then all of a sudden have this clout to where they think they're too good to come back on the show. I'm like, bro, what the hell?
Yeah, and that's bullshit, man. It shouldn't be like that. Those are just shady people, like just to begin with. And I'm not like that, dude. I like even like the people like down below. Like I still like someone hits me up that just started making music, like the homie fucking Jinx. He's like, hey, he's like, you want to do an EP? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, and he just started fucking making music like 4 months ago, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's make a track. He's like, how much you charge? And I was like, dude, it's all good. Let's fucking make it happen.
Yeah, some of the greatest mentors I've had in this industry have always been like Scum and Insane Poetry.
Oh, gnarly motherfuckers for sure. And it's,
yeah,
it's
those
just
dudes
dope
like
to
give
see
you
like
a lecture, you sit and listen.
yeah, that's what I feel like with bank like whenever I have any questions about like a program or like my fucking interface or anything, like like with a beat, like I hit up Bank and he's just like, dude, he'll fucking send me fucking thousands of voice messages like, hey, try this. He's like, you know what you should do. And then I fucking love that shit. And even though like this dude's credits is like runs for fucking miles and shit, and he's worked with some fucking big names, but it's hella dope to see him like work with someone like me that's like doesn't really have a fucking name. And I'm super grateful. That's what I'm saying. I love all these fucking dudes. And it's not really like a group. It's more it's a fucking family.
Exactly.
Like it's not just about music. It's like, oh, what are you doing in your fucking daily life? And then it's just like all this shit. Like, well, here, like let's fucking talk. For like the first time like I met ODP, we went to him like on tour, and this motherfucker just showing mad love, and he remembered a video I did like before I even started making music. He's like, yeah, he's like, I've been fucking with your shit. He's like, you made this funny ass video about eating mayonnaise. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? That was like 5 years ago. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I fuck with you. And I was like, dude, that's fucking dope, man. And like anytime, like I'll call him and we'll sit there and talk for fucking hours, dude. And it's just about bullshit, just like kids and fucking all like our life and shit. And it's not just a fucking group, it's a fucking family.
Exactly. As we say over here, SV or die.
100%. Motherfuckers, you see this shit? Yeah. And that was dope too when they fucking put me on, dude. I was like, damn, okay. I was like, I must be doing something right, I guess.
Hell yeah. Now, if you pick like 5 albums that changed your life, it could be diverse. What are the 5 albums that changed your life?
Ooh, okay.
Or that had a huge impact on your life. Don't know what's going on. There we go. What's going on here? Let's see.
There we go. Is that better?
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
I don't know what the my computer fucking froze up.
Got a technology.
Yeah, bullshit. But I was saying, like, I don't have like a like 5 albums that changed me and everything. I just have one just all-time favorite album, and it's Doggy Style 1993 by Snoop Dogg. Well, not 1990. It came out in 1993. It was the year I was born, so I was like, fuck it, dude. Every fucking song on that album is the shit. Like, if I was trapped on an island, I can only take one album, I'm fucking bringing that album.
Fuck yeah.
every song on that, dude.
Definitely
Like,
a classic.
oh fuck yeah, dude. And I don't think, like me personally, I don't think any album tops that at all. And it's kind of bullshit because like I
Hell
looked for
yeah.
it on streaming platforms and everything like that. And what happened was that whole death row scene, like death row bullshit, where he's actually he bought it out and like bought all his masters and everything, and now he's selling them as like what the fuck are those? Like not like crypto, but what the fuck are they? I can't remember what the fuck
I'm
they are,
trying to
but
think. Like a greatest hits or something.
yeah, but he's selling them as like cryptos, like so like one of one, like. And I'm just like, damn, that fucking
yeah.
sucks. So only one person in the world can have this fucking song, unless they put it out on like YouTube and everything like that. But I remember I had it like saved and everything. I still have the vinyl and the CD and everything like that. But when it comes to NFT, there we go. Sells them as fucking NFTs.
Yes.
And I'm just like, shit, dude. And like, they're just 101s. That whole fucking album, just 101s. So whoever fucking buys it, I'm just like, damn, that's bullshit.
Yeah, it's still crazy now knowing that he's the owner of Death Row. It's just crazy how stuff comes full circle. The label that launched his career when he was like 21, he now owns the label. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's dope. He's like, fuck it, I'm just going to keep hustling. He's like, I'm going to outlive these dudes anyways. Suge Knight's a piece of shit anyway, so, I mean, everyone's seen that coming.
Yeah. Very
But it's
first
all good.
concert I ever went to, like, my first concert was actually Snoop Dogg, E40, Twista, Chameleonaire, and Paul Wall. How's
That's
that
dope.
for the first show?
That's dope. Like, my first ever CD I bought was fucking Paul Wall CD, and it had what the fuck was it? Sitting Sideways on it. I was like, dude, this is dope. Like my first ever rap CD, because I had like My Chemical Romance and like some 41 CDs and shit like that. Offspring, shit like that too. And then the first ever album I bought, and I brought it home and I was playing it in my dad's car, and he's like, nope, fuck this, took it out and threw it out the fucking window. And I was like, no.
So does that pertain, like, was that the first rap album you owned, or that first album you remember buying with your own money?
That was the first ever album that I bought with my money, like rap album with my money. And yeah. And then it was like Mike Jones.
Cool,
and then
'cause that's one of the
Chameleonaire came out, and I was
questions we
like,
ask.
fuck yeah. Yeah, Chameleonaire was fucking dope, dude. Like the whole Southern scene, like Pimp C, UGK, all this shit, dude. Like I was hella big into that. That was like what I started, like my listening to rap was like Southern, down south.
Yeah, and then you have that really dark and gritty shit like 3 6 Mafia when they were like called 666 Mafia.
Oh yeah. Yeah, ho.
R.I.P. Gangsta Boo.
Yeah, R.I.P. That bitch was nasty, dude. She was fucking crazy. I wasn't really
And
like,
she had great bars.
Oh yeah, she was fucking gnarly. That's what I mean, like nasty, like as in like fucking rapping. She's a fucking gnarly bitch.
Hell yeah.
And I don't say bitch in like a mean way. I'm talking about, damn, you a fucking gnarly bitch. Like you outshining these dudes for years.
Hell yeah. I've heard stories like from people that got the chance to know her, and they said she's the most down to earth, very humble person you can like come across.
Yeah, and that's how a lot of people should be, man. Like another dude that was like Mozzie when I met him, and he was hella cool. And it was crazy because he's like, I had a mask at the time when I first started performing, and he's like, hey, can I get a picture with you? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, shouldn't it be the other way around? And so I still have the fucking picture of him. He posted on his fucking Instagram, and all it says is this crazy motherfucker right here, and that's all it says on the caption, and it's still on his Instagram to this day. And I was like, dude, that's fucking dope as fuck. But you can see, like,
yeah,
he's like
when the
reaching
people you start to look up to start to give you props, it feels good.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, like, I was just here opening for you. Like, I only been writing music for like 6 months, and like, you want to take a picture with me? That's fucking crazy. Like, okay. And then another humble person was Kasky. Kasky was fucking hella dope. Like, I remember I had my my vest, and I wasn't even walking up to him to talk to him. I was walking past his Sprinter van to get to my car, and I forgot what I was gonna do in my car. I can't remember. And then he was like smoking a blunt, and like he turns around, he's like, "Oh shit!" And he grabs his fucking blunt and like throws it on the ground because I had my daughter with me. And he like stomps out the blunt, and he's like, "Oh, my bad for smoking." I was like, "No, dude, you're good." Like I wasn't even trying to like go up and talk to him. I was just walking right past him, and he's like, "Hey, dude," he's like, "That fucking vest is dope." He's like, "Can I wear it real quick so I can take a picture?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck." But I thought that was hella dope, where like he just like took the blunt and just threw it on the ground and just stomped it out because I had my daughter with me. And then he just like we just sat there and talked for a good like 15 minutes. I was like, "All right, man, I gotta go back in. Like I'm opening for you. Like I gotta go on in like 5 minutes." He's like, "Oh hell yeah!" He's like, "Man, go kill it." I was like, "All right, cool, man." And then another thing, he was doing a live, and I sent in one of my songs, and he was playing with it, and he was fucking with it, and then he's like, "I want to get on this shit," so I hit up his manager and try to make that happen, and then the manager stopped hitting me back, so I was like, "Ah, god damn it." But I'm not that type of person that I just keep poking, like, "Oh, let me get this. I'm like, "No, dude, like now's not the time. Like it's not gonna happen."
Exactly. I'm like also a very humble person. Like I'll never like not have time for someone. If someone wants to stop by, give a dab or whatnot, I'll actually take my time to do it. Like I still don't know how to react when people do that. Like when people come up to me and even artists go, "I love what you're doing with your show. You're helping put people on." And they're like, I want to say, grab their hand. I'm like, "You're welcome, but no, thank you."
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy because I have people hitting me up on fucking like I was walking in Walmart. I don't even know the guy, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "It's Stu," and I was just like, "Hey, what's good?" And I was like, "I don't even know who the fuck you are," but I was still saying, "What's up?"
Hell yeah. We have Chuckles in the chat. What's good, Chuckles?
Chuckles. He should make a chia pet, but of his fucking face. That'd be dope. Hey, Chuckles, if you do that,
being chia pet, it's gonna be Chuckles.
Yeah, dude. I just want 10% of whatever you got.
Chuckles,
It
we're
doesn't
gonna
even
get
have
you
to.
an endorsement deal with Chia Pet.
It doesn't even have to be money. Just give me 10% of whatever. 10% of a bag of Doritos. I'm cool with that. Just the bottom crumbs.
Right. Or get an endorsement deal from Doritos.
Yeah, that'd be tough. He's making millions off this shit, and he was like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fuck yeah, dude.
Do it.
Make it happen.
Do it."
I just want 10%. Just whatever. Dude, you got a shoelace like coming off the fucking just the tip of it, dude. That's 10%.
All I gotta say also is shouts to Blind Death Clothing. If you guys don't know about Blind Death Clothing, you should.
Shout out Blind Death. He just Eric just fucking hit me up and put me on today. So I'm part of the team now. That's another fucking.
He's probably going to be
Eric's
hitting me up because I said last time. I'm probably going to because I told them if you guys need someone to sponsor your shit and help promote your shit, I'm down.
That's dope. He's another humble person. Like I sat there in Seattle and talked to homeboy for fuck, dude. It was like an hour. Just me and him going back and forth about art and just like life and everything about the homie Coon. So R.I.P. Coon. That was another good dude.
Hell, yeah, that was my bro. I had him on the show. Like had one of his homies hit me up and they were like, he very highly of you, and it teared me up. They're like, "Don,
Coon.
He spoke very highly of you."
And he was super dope. Like I'd hit him up for it's like merch and shit, and like I still have custom pieces by him that I'll never fucking wear. Like I'll just put up. But every time I talk to him, like it would always be the same. Like, "Hey, how you doing? Like I know like your issues and shit like that. I'm not gonna air them out on here, but like I was like I know your issues and everything. Like you want to talk, and we sit there and talk for fucking days." He's super humble dude, man, and fucking R.I.P. because that was super sad. Like with him, like it took me like I knew him about like 8 months and everything, and then all that shit happened, and like I teared up, dude. And then like with EJ, like me and EJ were closer than me and Coon, and it took me like like 4 days to finally like realize, and like it hit me. And I remember I was in the shower, dude, and I just fucking broke down, man. So there's like too many good people.
Yeah,
fucking,
let's see a crust gang in the chat.
Yeah, straight up, dude. It is a good dude, and like me and
I still talk
me
to
and
his
Kuhn,
family.
We're gonna, yeah. Me and Kuhn, we're gonna do some shoes together. Like, cause I make custom shoes, and he's like, "Hey, he's like, you want to do some Wicked Thread shit?" And I was like, "Hey, like, fuck it, dude." And he bought the shoes, and he never shipped them out. And I was gonna fucking custom make them, and we're just gonna split it right down the middle. Cause I had the material ready. Like, he sent me everything I needed. I printed out everything, and it just never happened. I should still just fucking just do it in honor of him. Because there we had like whole diagrams of everything, like how it's gonna be fucking laid out, and it was dope.
Hell yeah.
And it's crazy. Everyone's like,
This
I don't
is
like
for
a
you,
lot of
Kuhn.
people
We love
like
you and miss you, man.
Straight up, all love, man. And a lot of people like, hey, like, you know this person? I'm like, and like what pisses me off is like people that are like bandwagon, like using these people's name, like, oh, like I've known this, like I just met this dude, and like, oh, I don't do like I just hate like bandwagon people when it comes to like people like I know personally, like, and have love for, and they just fucking use it to like get likes and bullshit like that. It fucking pisses me off, dude. I'm like, dude, you don't fucking know these people like that.
I hear
like,
you.
Don't even start. Yeah, that shit pisses me off, dude.
Yeah,
like,
or there's like those people that all of a sudden care about someone that now that they're not here anymore, which is bullshit.
Yeah. I'm just like, y'all fake as fuck, dude. Like, especially with my homeboys and shit like that. Don't be doing that shit. Like, that's not cool. And like, you don't know these fucking people like that. That shit just pissing me the fuck off. I remember Doc hit me up, and he's fucking tearing up when he told me about Kuhn and everything like that. I'm just like, fuck, dude, like that shit sucks. And then same with EJ. Yeah, dude. All right, next subject, dude. RIP, dude. Like, I can't get into it. It sucks.
And when can we expect you like to be going like on like tour? Like, do you have any tours like planned like for this year?
Nothing for this year. I got going down to meet with the Horror in Sacramento with 2HK and Dog Gruesome. Do a show with them, and then June 16th and 17th, I'm doing Worm Don't Hate Me because I can't remember the fucking name, but I'm going down to Indiana to do the festival, Worms Festival.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then ODP is going to be there. There's a bunch of fucking people, dude. There's a lot of fucking people that are going to be there. Like, a lot of them I don't know, but I get so hyped like when doing shows and I meet new people. I fucking love that.
I like doing that too because not only do we go to these underground shows to enjoy it, we network with each other.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what it is. Like, it's not like so much like, oh, I want you to follow me and like follow my movement and shit. It's just like, I'm a people person and I love to fucking talk. And it's not just about music. Like, I like to fucking talk, like whatever you fucking want to bring up, dude. I'll sit there and talk to like people for hours. Like, when it comes to my job, like I deal with a lot of customers, and then just going into their house and sitting there and talking to them. And it's not even about like, oh, like the product that they ordered or like what I did to their house and everything like this. It's like life. And I'll just sit there and I'm like, and then I'm like, oh shit, like this is what time it is. Like, I gotta cut out. Like, I gotta go. Like, I gotta drive back home. But I'm just a people person. It doesn't have to be about like, oh, like collaborating with this or like shit like that, you know?
Exactly. Well, I'm planning on putting together an annual event. I don't know when I'm going to try to get it done, but it's going to be an annual event that I want to do. It's going to be called Karma Fest. And what we do is every year it's going to go like to a good cause. Like maybe one year might go for homelessness for kids or people
Yeah.
that are disabled or need food. So whenever I get that together, I would definitely love you to come down and perform for that.
Dude, it'd be an honor, man. That's fucking awesome, man. Like charitable events and shit. Like one of the things I wanted to do before I even got into like making music, like I wanted to get like an old school bus and renovate it into having showers in there and like washer and dryer units in there. So like homeless can come in real quick, take a shower, wash your fucking clothes real quick, and then you'd be on your way. Instead of just sitting out there all fucking dusty and just miserable. And it's a place to get warm and everything like that, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, charitable
That's
events.
something I
fuck with, man.
definitely want to do. Think, especially with the condition that I just been diagnosed with, like with my like disease in my back, like degenerative disc disorder. I forget how you pronounce it, but yeah.
Oh, that sucks. So over time, you're gonna end up in a wheelchair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
If I
They thought
don't
I had,
if I don't have surgery, yes.
Because your discs are just gonna deteriorate, and then what they're gonna do, they're just gonna put like man-made ones like up in your fucking back, up in between your spine. The homie just went through that shit, and I'm just like, dude, and it just sucks. Like he's always just complaining about my posture. He's like, dude, he's like, just fucking sit up straight. And I was like, yeah, dude, like my back's already fucked from doing years of roofing and shit. Yeah, and now I feel it in my back. I'm like, oh
yeah.
fuck, this
I have to walk
motherfucker's
with
right,
a cane.
dude.
I have to walk with a cane.
Yeah, that sucks, man. I hope that gets fucking dealt with and you feel way better, man.
Oh yeah, the only thing that's helping is that good old Mary Jane.
There you go. I don't smoke. I don't do nothing, man. I just fucking vape. That's it, which is horrible for me, but it's like I got to have the fucking nicotine. Like I was super bad into fucking
And
drugs
who are
and like I got sober. It's coming up June is going to be 5 years from everything.
Well, congrats.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. What were you going to say?
Oh, like we have a question in the chat. Who would you like to collab with? And that's like something we usually ask. Who would you want to collab with? Like whether it's someone who's around, maybe someone who's not around. Like it could be anyone. The possibilities are endless. Like I've noticed now artists are like very approachable. So even if people think a collab can't happen with said artists, I think it can still happen because a lot of artists are approachable now, which is dope.
Right. There's two people that come to mind is Jim Morrison and Tech Nine. Like Tech Nine,
Fuck yeah.
it's a huge inspiration for me. And same with Jim Morrison. Jimi Hendrix is another big one. Like his stage presence and like how he performed and everything. Like I try to put all these fucking people into like my stage performance and like in my music. Like I used to be like my first songs were like I wanted to be super lyrical like Tech Nine, but I was like, you know what? That's not me. Like I can't get that down, you know? So, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do me. But those are big people that like I would want to work with. Jim Morrison, like number one for sure.
See. And it's cool,
the
how you mean Tech Nine because those two like go hand in hand.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. But I was listening to the Doors before I even heard of like who Tech Nine was and everything like that.
Same.
It's like old school classic rock I grew up on, like AC/DC, all that type of shit, dude. Like, and then I have like my black family, so I grew up on like fucking like Robin S. and like Temptations, the Commodores, all that type of shit too. Like my stepdad, he was like from Louisiana, like the Bayou, and he would just show me like all these old school like banjo songs and shit. And I just love sounds and music. Like I like all genres of music too.
That's how I am too. I just love all music, but the music that's always like touched me a lot has always been like any type of rock and just like hip hop in general. That's like the music that has like spoke to me.
Right. I used to be like a big hater on country music, and that's all my mom would listen to. And then it was about maybe like 2 years ago. I was like, that's do a lot of it. That's what I listen to. I just fucking country music. I fucking love country music.
Especially if it's classic country music. I love that shit.
I like all types of country music. Everyone's like, "Oh, the new age shit sucks," and I'm just like, "Dude, I fucking love it. Like, you can hate it. I don't give a shit."
Cool fun fact: I got to see Cowboy Troy in concert before he really blew up.
That's dope. That's sick, man.
Like, if anyone has done country rap good, it's Cowboy Troy.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, "Oh, Jelly Roll, he started that shit." I'm like, Jelly Roll's dope, but
Nah,
no, he didn't start that shit.
Jelly Roll used to do some straight trap type shit in the day.
Yeah, like he just recently started doing this like a few years ago, and everyone's like, "Oh, I fucking love this song, save me." I was like, dude, have you heard him with Little White? Like how fucking gnarly his lyrics were back in the day, just trapping and fucking fucking bitches shooting shit. Like,
yeah, like hearing a lot of the 3-6 Mafia influence in that shit.
Oh yeah. I was like, this dude was straight like from the streets.
But shout outs to Jelly Roll. He's like very dope live. I've seen him live at the Gathering a few years ago. He is dope live.
That's dope. I've never been to the Gathering. Doc keeps telling me, he's like, we gotta go. I'm like, all right, dude, I'll go for the experience. Fuck yeah,
I can get together to try to get if I can get like an annual event planned for the Gathering where I can like host an event, I would definitely look you guys up to get you guys performed on there and introduce you guys on stage and rock the stage with you guys.
That'd be dope. Fuck yeah, man. I'd be down for that. Hey, like, hold on, real quick side note. If you look in the comments, it says I'm producing a song with Jelly on it right now. That's why I hate this motherfucker, dude. Not humble at all. Bragging about bullshit. You ain't really about that OD penis. Calm down. You just brag too much, dude. Like, oh, I do this. Yeah, man, I started this fucking label. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking cry about it, dude. Shit.
And before we let you go, do you have any plugins, shout outs? And yeah,
I ain't got no
and
fucking
of course,
shout outs.
down.
I ain't got no fucking shout out, dude. I don't like no one. I don't even like this fucking sweatshirt, dude. Like, I just wore it just to. They're like, wear it. And I'm like, all right, dude, whatever, man. You guys acting like you guys are my fucking homies and you guys care. No, dude, shout out SV for sure. Servers click, like all my fucking boys, dude. Shout out my fucking family, dude. Like my kids, dude. Like if I wouldn't be here, like I said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my kids. Like I've gotten so close to like just giving up and just not wanting to do this anymore with life and shit. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. So big shout out to my kids and my lady. Like my lady fucking, I was a piece of shit and she took me in and dude changed my world. So I'm grateful for that. And that's all the shout outs I got, man. If you want to follow me, you can do it. If not,
And you're
cool.
Links down to all his like social medias down description where you guys can hear his music, all that stuff. And you're always welcome back on the show anytime, man. Like you have a project that you're working on, hit me up and I will do a spot for you to come on and promote that.
Awesome, man. Likewise, dude. If you want me on, like we can make it happen. I'm always down. Doesn't matter what I'm doing.
Fuck yeah, you definitely have a good night,
super
man.
Big and shit like that. I'll still come on this shit, you know?
Fuck yeah. You have a good night, man.
You too, man. Have a good one.
Hell yeah. Later. Fuck yeah, y'all. That was fuck yeah. So let's get on some topics now, shall we? Hell yeah. Very appreciate you coming on the show, man. Very appreciate it. So yeah, let's go on and touch on some topics, more topics tonight. So yeah, again, you guys need to go listen to that Book of the Dead. Do it. SV, y'all. Got a lot coming this year. Oh, yeah. So let's get into some more topics of the night. And then I will let you guys go. I'm going to and then watch a movie. But yeah, let's get into some topics. Thank you for tuning in. Of course, make sure you guys are subscribing, spread the word, let everyone know about Dawn Chaos, because I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys know I have a love and a passion for this community. Even though you guys tell me thank you, I'm going to say no, thank you guys. Thank you guys. You guys make this possible because I love to promote people. That's just what I do. I've always been like a humble person. I just enjoy helping people. I like to promote people. And I recognize talent when I see it. Even if no one else sees talent, I recognize it when I see it. But yes, Chuckles, let's get that. Or Blind Death, let's get that endorsement deal going. If you don't know about Blind Death clothing, we should. Because I'm down for Blind Death clothing. They're the shit. Hell yeah. You never know. We might even get the owner of Blind Death clothing on the show. Purely speculation. You never know. You never know. Never say never. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Hell yeah. Odd Prophet. You're awesome, man. I love you, bro. Hell yeah. All right, what are some topics that we can on? Well, this is crazy because just a few days ago, this album turned 20 years old. And it's hard to believe this album came out 20 years ago. This is like one of my top Psychopathic Records albums. Like when I say some of my top favorite Psychopathic albums, number one is obviously that original Tales from the Lotus, that original Dark Lotus with the red cross. Phenomenal. That's like number one. This album is definitely on my list as well as top Psychopathic Records albums of all time, which I need to redo a video doing that, showing some of my top favorite Psychopathic Records albums of all time. But it's hard to believe this album came out 20 years ago. That's insane, y'all. That is, of course, Zug Island's Crack Tiles. So happy 20-year anniversary to Zug Island's Crack Tiles. Holy shit. I cannot believe this album is already 20 years old. That's insane, y'all. Holy shit. I kick myself in the butt for not seeing them perform this album in its entirety at the Gathering 2019. Now, I have seen Zug Island perform at the Gathering, just not in 2019. I saw them perform twice in 2018. I watched them play main stage at the Gathering, and then I watched them do an after party or a little party, late night party performance at the Gathering in 2018. Which that was phenomenal because if you guys know, during we were rocking out with Vinny the ICP Kid and D Lyrical. All of us, and then me and my homies, Roxy Riddlebox and whatnot, we were jamming out to Zug Island with the one and only Vinny the ICP Kid and D Lyrical. That was awesome. Shouts to Vinny the ICP Kid. Was good, Vinny. Yeah, Crack Tiles, y'all, is 20 years old. That's insane. Phenomenal album. Again, I really recommend that album if no one has heard it. Zug Island is dope. I'm just saying, we need a new Zug Island album. Just saying. We need a new Zug Island album. We need a Zug Island tour. Let's get Zug Island to perform at Karma Fest. Let's make that happen. Yeah, if you guys had... I mean, I was like 12 when this album came out. That's insane. I was 12, going to be 13 when this album dropped. That's insane. I remember bumping this album with homies in like middle school and whatnot. This album is just straight classic. Yeah. Again, that's probably like close to one of my other favorite top psychopathic albums. But number one would always be that original Tales from the Lotus with Mars. And then Crack Tiles is on that list. What else do we got going on for topic-wise? Oh, yeah, and the Dropout Kings are doing a show. Let me pull up the flyer. They are doing a show Friday, April 7th at... Let's take off the banner so you guys can read that where it's at. It's going down Friday, April 7th at Pub Rock. And Scottsdale is owned. Dropout Kings are doing an album release party for Riot Music with special guest performances by Ouija Mac. Oh, yeah. All right. That's dope. And if anyone wants to go to that show, definitely check out Dropout Kings. If you haven't seen Ouija Mac live yet, you still need to. Also, Ouija Mac has announced his new full-length album. Again, this man is always hustling and releasing something because we all know that this is how you got to do stuff. It's not like when we were all younger, when you would have to wait a year or two to release an album or something. Nowadays, you either drop an EP, a mixtape, or full-length album, or a single, and a music video, and YouTube. That's how the music industry is now, and it's dope. You know, all these artists that put in that hustle and grind, those are the artists I appreciate. Like my hustle and grind with this show, hustle and grind, you know, I got to put all the editing together. You know, I put together the trailers for this show, for the upcoming schedules. I put all that hard in work doing that. You know, it's also because, you know, we get those clips from our guests, which is always dope. And shout outs to all my guests that have sent in clips to help when I make trailers for the upcoming show. The artists that have made funny ass shit and all that. I love that. You know, everyone that's been on the show, I appreciate every single one of you. Y'all are my peeps as well. Yeah. Dentris is coming. Apparently, this is going to be Ouija Mac's longest ever album. And it's going to be 19 songs. There's the track listing. That's an interesting track listing. And what he said on his live today is that there is like 2 hidden albums within this album as well. It's like interesting. Now, is this like a full-length album, or is this an EP mixtape? Is Dark Planet still going to happen? Is this like the next step to Dark Planet? Because before Wasteland came out, you had Resistance, The Walk to Wasteland, Resistance, The Walk to Wasteland 2, and then you've had Wasteland. So is Dark Planet still happening by Ouija Mac? That is the question. Even though he's said that album probably won't come out, do you guys still think Dark Planet is coming? Because with the way that album artwork is, I believe, and I could be wrong, that Dark Planet is still coming. And he said this is probably his greatest work of all time. You guys know me. Ouija's my boy and that dude. I definitely can't wait to hear this. Shout out to Ouija. Appreciate you, man. Always. I appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, always excited. To all my peeps that are out putting in that hustle grind. You know, SV, always putting in that work and grind. Always. Shouts to Doc Gruesome. And if you guys want to get the whole click on the show, let's make it happen. Full review for the Book of the Dead coming soon. What else do we got? Gibby Stites, shouts to Gibby Stites, is doing a show called the Gibby Stites On Demand Tour. And here's your lineup. He is doing a few East Coast dates. So shout outs to Gibby Stites here from the Hours of Chaos podcast. Gibby Stites out doing his own thing, and he's doing it great. Hashtag Underground Unity, because that's what we about here. And a lot of the guests here on the show, that's what we're about, is Underground Unity. Hashtag Underground United, not divided. Because we bringing that back. We bring back that unity into this underground indie scene that we all know and love. We all doing collab work with each other, whether it's artists, artists and podcasters, artists and people that own their own clothing brands. If you are putting in that hustle and grind, this is why a lot of the people we have on the Hours of Chaos podcast put in that hustle and grind. There are some guest spots that I don't think could happen, but that's just me second guessing myself. I don't see some guest spots happening on the show. But then again, who knows? Who knows? But all I gotta say is just wait till you guys see who we got as a collective next month. Holy shit. You could say the stars finally aligned for this next guest spot to happen next month. That the stars have aligned. We are aligned with the planets and the universe. Now, some of the people that will be on this show next month have been on as a collective. But then the other acts have never been on the show. The stars have aligned, y'all. And if this does happen, holy shit. I'm going to help and promote these people. Because that's what we do here on the shows. We promote people. We help up and coming people. And then we help promote and pay homage to the veterans that have been doing this shit. You know, we've had legends and veterans in this shit on the show. We've had Scum on this show, a veteran in this. We've had Project Born on this show. We've had so many people. We've had the legendary Flatliners on this show. We've had the legendary Rude Boy on the show. That's just me selling myself short. I don't see some of these guest spots happening, but maybe they can. No, I just like to come on and promote people because that's what I do. I just like to give back. That's all I like to do. When I recognize that talent, I like to promote that shit. So I have appreciation for this. I don't do this shit for the clout because fuck that. No, I do this shit to be humble and to just spread that good karma. That's what we do. What other stuff can we talk about? Come on. Hold on, y'all. What's going on here? There we go. Did it show up? Okay, show up on my... Nope. Sorry, all my stuff's... All right, there we go. Just announced today, Wickedwood presents Juffalo Weekend, featuring performances by Gibby Stites, Mad Max, 6 Digit, Trev Dad. Sorry if I'm butchering some of these things. Purple Sticky. The homie Grin Smiles is performing here. Knowledge. Rock Cassette. Mickey or Whack is performing. Miss Chef. Yeah, this looks like a very great show. All right, let me pull off the banner so I can show you guys where this is at. If you guys follow all over social media, you know this shit. What is this? Yeah, definitely check out this show. There was the homies Dead Canvas will be there in the house for an art vending station. So shouts to Dead Canvas and everyone at Dead Canvas. Go check them out. Yes, Shanzi. God, all my social medias are blowing up right now. Sorry, y'all. All the people that are blowing up my social medias, y'all are distracting me. You guys are awesome. So yeah, make sure you check out the links to our guests, all his social medias down below. Again, check out all your boys' social medias as well as Lady Chaos's social medias. Check out to where you can get yourself some Don Chaos and Carnival Spirits merch. Again, if you get that drip, send some pics, and I will make a slideshow as a dedication to y'all. So yeah, maybe I'll hit up the show, maybe not. My goal is to try to start hosting events now. So if you guys want Don Chaos to host events, hit your boy up. That's what I'm going to start doing as a side hustle. If you need someone to street team for you, I got you. You know, I get a lot of, even though I get a lot of stuff to work on, I still can get stuff done. Sometimes it might take me longer to do certain stuff than others, but I usually always am working on something. Always. Whether it's editing, putting this like the trailers for the the schedule for the show together. I put a lot of work into that, setting up the setup for the show. All that. I have people that help promote the show, that share the flyers, and I appreciate you guys very much for that. Shout outs to the Cult of Chaos. Okay. I don't care about getting paid for street teaming. As long as I'm just promoting people, that's all that matters. I don't know who gets paid to street team. I don't know. I do it just because I love to help promote the artists or groups. That's all I do it for. Yeah, I'm down to host events, whether they're down here in Florida or if y'all want me to come to your other city. I just noticed one of my other cats is right there. Anywho, God, those cats are like ninjas. They're quiet as hell. Oh, geez. I just realized I have all 4 cats in here. Well, shit. One right there, and the 2 right here. I literally have all 4 cats here in the room with me. Jess. What's some other topics? Let's see. But yeah, shout out to Blind Death Clothing. Know about it. You guys should know. Know about it. I'm down to work with these dudes because I support this clothing company with a passion. Hell yeah. What is some other time? And of course, you guys know the Shaggy Show. Now, you guys are going to be able to catch the Shaggy Show twice a week. Now, for those that are wondering, you can watch the Shaggy Show right now for free right now on Twitch. But then he will do a show on YouTube that will be just like clips and maybe some live shows and, just clips of the show, like highlights, which we plan on trying to do that too here. I'm going to learn how to do that, or if anyone wants to do that for me, like if there's a cool part of my show that you guys think is cool, that's cool to like upload as a separate like clip from the show tonight or past shows. If anyone wants to help do that for your boy, let me know. I'm building myself a little team together of people in the Cult of Chaos that can do stuff. So if you're good at like screen recording, if there's a cool segment of my show, like where our guest talks about something, like maybe working with an artist or their musical influence or whatnot, just send that to me and I will give you credit for video clipping that and sending it to me. Yeah, the Shaggy Show is going to have is right now on Twitch for free, so you can watch that, or you can screen capture the shit and upload clips. But right now, there are going to be clips right now of it uploaded. There's some clips from the show uploaded all over other people's channels. You can already find that shit. Yeah, the Shaggy Show is going to be live on Twitch every Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and then Thursdays from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So when the Shaggy Show's over on Thursdays, shout outs to the Shaggy Show, then you can chill and come watch the Hours of Chaos podcast. Nah, you don't have to do that. Don't come watch the Hours of Chaos podcast. Nah, fam. Hell yeah, that's dope. Shaggy touched on a lot of cool stuff on the show. You know, he's working on an EP, and it's going to be like the start of like a new trilogy because, you know, he had the Fuck Off trilogy. Now, the only question is, what is this new trilogy going to be called? That is the question. And he's actually getting a lot of production on there from Shaggy the Airhead. But yeah, check out the Shaggy show. Hell yeah. Don't you do that anyways, Shanzi. I know side hustles get paid, but I don't want to get paid for street teaming. I'm talking about hosting events. Yes. Moody Monday. Moody Monday. Yeah. Or some other topics. All right. What's up, Humble? What you doing? What's up? Oh, yeah. Let's see. We have a few more topics. Again, tomorrow, Violent J is dropping a track, and I'll probably do a live reaction to it. Me and Lady Chaos will do a live reaction to it. It is for a track taken from Bloody Sunday titled Clown Blood. Interesting. Very interesting, y'all. Definitely going to be peeping this when it's out. I'll probably do a live reaction with Lady Chaos because that's one thing I think people want us to do is reactions or live reactions to stuff. Oh, yeah. Definitely interesting track title. I love that cover art. That cover art is dope. I'd wear that as a shirt. That's dope. I could see I noticed the wording looks like all foil, like sticker wise. That's awesome. Dude, that would look like be a sick sticker or a vinyl sticker to put on the car. Holy shit. Hell yeah, whoop whoop. Or if you guys would like Don Chaos to be as a guest on a podcast, or anyone's shows, hit up your boy. I'm very approachable, y'all. Yeah. Gonna check out that Clown Blood track. I'll possibly do a live reaction. I still haven't heard the song Same Old Pussy. I still haven't heard that yet because I'm waiting to do reaction with Lady Chaos. Still haven't heard the track though. I haven't heard it yet, so maybe we'll do a live reaction to both songs. Or we'll just do those separate. I don't know yet. Again, I have so many projects that I am working on and stuff. Like, I'm finally going to be to work to help promote promotion for their new album. I'm finally going to be doing a full-on review of Dead Camp, which I've been trying to get that together. I wanted to make it perfect. I wanted to make sure I had a good studio set up before I did that. So this weekend, I am going to be either live reviewing, I'm going to be pre-recording, finally, my review of Dead Camp and both of their releases in anticipation for their next album coming out. So I'll be reviewing Dead Camp's first releases and anticipation for the album titled The Black Book Volume 666. So in anticipation for this album, I will be reviewing Dead Camp's other releases, whether it's a live review or a pre-recorded review. This is one of the things that I've been trying to record and get this project done, this review going, and I'm finally going to be able to do it. All right. Yep, make sure you guys are following, liking, subscribe. Yeah, I'm going to do a live review of it. This Clown Blood track definitely is intriguing my attention. Like the name title, Clown Blood, and that artwork is very intriguing. What's up, nobody, man? Thank you for tuning in, dude. Hell yeah. What else do we got? Hell yeah. That wicked shit, y'all. Yeah. Some guest spots we can probably get on here. I don't see them happening. But, that's just me selling myself short because that's what I do. I'm my biggest critic. I don't care about who interviews who first. The goal here on the show is to just bring these guests on and let them promote themselves. That's what I do. So I've seen some people that will try to interview someone and try to get an interview with someone, and they'll just be like, well, I'm going to try to get with this person first for an interview. It's like, nah, I'm not about that. I just like promoting people. I love promoting people, whether they're up-and-coming artists or veterans, paying homage to veterans as well. That's what we do here on the show. We have up-and-coming people you probably heard of, and then people you do know. So we have different types of guests on here. And we're getting very diverse more with our guests, And I love doing that. I love being diverse. I love coming on here to promote people, there are people who will try to have guests on their show just for clout, and I'm not about that. If you like to have the guests on your show because you want to help promote that person, fuck yeah. Props to you. But a lot of those people that used to do that are no longer around. Some of those channels are no longer around. At least that I'm aware of. I don't know if any more of those channels are around that I know of. Just listen to it. I don't need I just listen to it. Oh yeah. Exactly. But yes, I'm on here to just have fun and promote the people that I love to do. This is like my side hobby. I don't make money from this. I don't even get monetized for this. I don't give a shit. As long as I'm out promoting people, that's all I care about. And just spreading that love and good karma. I don't give a shit. I don't get monetized for this, and I don't give a shit that I don't. I don't care. I really don't. My goal is to help just promote people and help people get their word out there. and help bring those people up. So that's what I like to do. And that's what we should all be doing in this community again, is help lifting each other up. Whether it's us fellow podcasters helping lift each other up, let's do that. Let's just help each other out. A competition about who touches who first. The days back in the days in this underground community and in the YJC, hashtag YJC, hashtag rebuild YJC, is we would all touch on the same topics, but there's a difference is we would not see who would touch on the topic first, is we would all say our own opinion on said topics because we were all have difference of opinion and individuals in this shit. Hashtag individuality. You know, nowadays people want to see who can drop the topic first on something. That's not how it is, because some people might have a difference of opinion. It's just a matter of, okay, someone's probably going to touch on that topic too, but maybe they have a different thought on said topic that you're talking about. That's just my advice that I am giving, because I like to give advice to other podcasters or just people who like to drop news in this underground juggle community. It's not a matter of who drops the knowledge first. It's a matter of, are you researching the topic that you are talking about? And you're stating your opinion on topics. And then there would be people that were supporting those channels that would go into someone other's shit and they'd be like, well, someone already touched on this topic. It's like, yeah, they might have touched on that topic, but I'm probably going to state my personal opinion on said topic. Because I might not be feeling the same way as someone else does about said topic. I might have a whole difference of opinion. So I might be talking about the same topic, but I might be talking about it different and stating my own personal opinion. So just an advice for people. That's just a little cool advice that I like to give people. And I know. Yep, likes. Yeah. I like to promote people. That's what I like to do. A lot of the guests that I have on here, I appreciate those people. I see potential in a lot of them guests, and I love the hustle and grind. Like the guests that we have had on the show, they put in that hustle and that grind and that hard work and dedication. Just like what I do with this show. I put in that heart, I put in my soul and dedication for this. I don't get monetized for this shit. And I just don't ever see it happening. But that's okay. As long as I'm helping promote you guys and help bring you all up, that's all that matters to me. You bring me up with you, cool. You don't, and you just want to rise up and then put yourself on a pedestal where you think you're better than me. Okay, fine. But I'm always been told that good things happen to those. And good karma is always good to spread, because that's what I like to do. Hence why I was dubbed the Karma Millionaire in this community. I never gave myself that name. People in the community gave me that name because they saw what I did. And when they heard Shaggy Two Dopes Your Life, people are like, Don, this song describes you to a T. All right, what are some other topics we can touch on? Also, some other dope shows we have coming up is we have the DJ Clay Juggalo Day Jump Off. Doors at 7. Tickets in advance are $20. DJ Clay will be performing, doing a Juggalo Day Jump Off because, DJ Clay uses or jump offs, and it's usually, and this year it's going to be in, let me take the banner off again so you guys can read where it's at. Yeah, it's going down February 17th, Scottsdale Live in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Am I maybe going to make this show because Virginia is maybe 2 states away from me? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Shouts to DJ Clay, Armed Robbery Entertainment. Some dope performances playing at this show. DJ Clay is very underrated, in my opinion. If anyone's ever seen DJ Clay live, not just him DJing, but when DJ Clay performs live, when he's straight rapping, doing his DJ Clay music that he does, DJ Clay puts on one hell of a show, and his show is energized as fuck. Hell yeah. What else do we got? I think that's all that we have. But then I might just chill and just talk with you guys for a little bit on here, or I'll go do an after party voice chat in my Discord. The Cult of Chaos Discord. I might do that because I do want to start getting in the habit of maybe doing like after party or after shows where you guys can just come chill and just kick it with it in Discord. I'm probably going to start doing that. Probably tonight after this show. I don't know yet. Or like I said, I'm going to go chill with the missus and we're going to watch a movie. I'm going to eat some dinner. But our guest for next Thursday on the Hours of Chaos podcast. This same chaos place, same chaos time. You should know. You should. But let me pull it up. Where is it? Our guest next week for the Hours of Chaos podcast. You guys have probably seen the trailer. Right now, as we speak, the trailer for the next schedule, Hours of Chaos podcast, is being worked on as we speak. But our guest for next Thursday is going to be, get ready, y'all. Our next guest is going to be, and this person is a great supporter of the show. Shouts to them. They are like one of the other members of the Cult of Chaos. You guys that are tuning in, you are the Cult of Chaos. So let's see those Cult of Chaos emojis in the chat. This person is a great promoter of the Hours of Chaos podcast. He promotes Hours of Chaos podcast heavily. A lot of you guys that are tuning in, you promote this show heavily. For those that promote this show, thank you. And even if you don't promote the show and you don't know about this show, thank you as well. Thank you fucking very much. Our guest next Thursday only Hours of Chaos podcast is no ID. No ID is going to join us next Thursday on the Hours of Chaos podcast. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, same chaos place, same chaos time. And I am going to chill. And I will see you guys next week. Or you might see a video from me. You might see a reaction. I don't know. I'm definitely going to work on that dead camp video because I've been trying to get that video done. And like, again, I get started on one project and then one project gets spread into another. That just, it happens. But anywho, you guys are awesome. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you tuned in to watch this live, thank you for tuning in. If you were watching the replay, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome. And you already know who I am. I am Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S. Your friendly neighborhood JUGGALO. The Carmen Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. If you still don't know, chat, let them hear it. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. Deuces. See you guys next week. Maybe even soon. Deuces.